Hey everyone, your casual web dev here with another video. And on this video we're going to try to install WordPress on our local machine. And this is the setup we're going to use. This is the video for Windows, and to be more specific, for Windows Subsystem for Linux, also known as WSL, and the latest version is WSL 2. And we will be installing WordPress on it, and one of the requirements would be to use Apache, PHP, and MySQL. So I assume you already have your Linux distribution on your WSL. I assume you already run WSL. And if you don't, you could just, look it up on the web or something like that, and go to YouTube and, just type in WSL, WSL2 Windows 10. And as you can see, there's plenty of videos. Learn how to install WSL2, Windows Subsystem for Linux, all that. You can just follow one of these guides. And after you set that up, you can watch this, watch me trying to install WordPress. So let's go and enable our terminal. And I am using Windows Terminal, and I'm using Chrome Developer Edition, and I will be also using Notepad++ to edit some files. And I think that should be it. So let's have it here. And if I do WSL list, as you can see, I have installation of Ubuntu 18.04, although there's already 20.04 version, so you can upgrade to that. And if I want to launch it, I can just go WSLD and type in the name of the distro, which is kind of annoying. And as you can see, we are already in inside our Ubuntu emulation, and you can open the directory on your Windows Explorer, and this is how our Ubuntu version looks like. You can edit files, whatever. But I don't use that. What I do is, like I said, I use this new Windows terminal. It's called Windows Terminal. Windows Terminal GitHub. It's on GitHub. And it's a new terminal, and it's really cool. It has lots of cool stuff. You can go through documentation, you can customize it. It has a JSON customization file. And what cool thing is that this Windows terminal is friendly with WSL, because once you install your distribution, what happens is when you go here and click this, it gets automatically added to the list. So you don't have to type in this every time when you want to launch it. You just start your terminal, right? And just click this and click this, and you're in. So let's start our services. Service Apache 2 start. And let's start PHP start, and let's start our database. So these are the three components that WordPress requires, and I already did similar video on that, how to install Drupal. You can check that out, and while checking out, you can maybe click subscribe and like and all that there, maybe leave a comment. So let's go, and first let's start maybe creating the directory maybe of WordPress. So cd var www, and let's create maybe the directory or something like that. Actually, I don't know. Should I do it? I don't know if WordPress installs with the root directory. Let me check it. Yeah, installs with the root directory. So let's not create anything yet. Let's just download WordPress. So what we're gonna do is type in wget https://wordpress.org latest.rgs, and it should work. Yep, and it's downloading and it's finished. And now we will unzip it, unpack it, tar xvf latest, and there it is. And now let's go WordPress. Let's check that out. Nice. Actually, I don't like this directory because I still need root directory for my installation. We want to move WordPress to the directory called web, so we could still have like Composer and whatever. So let's actually redo it. I mean, you don't have to follow this. You can just skip this. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to create the directory again, and I'm going to move the latest file that we downloaded to WordPress directory, and now I'm going to unzip it again. CD WordPress. And now if you do this, as you can see, our path is now WordPress. So let's just rename WordPress to web. There you go. So web is the directory that is going to be accessed via the internet, via the browser. And it still won't work because now we need to configure our Apache. So what are we gonna do? What we're gonna do is go to our Apache directory, cd, etc. Apache. And if you were on a Linux machine, you would have to nano or vim to edit the file. But since we're on Windows machine, and since WSL is so cool, we can just open the Explorer, and we can just go to sites available, and we can just copy a config maybe, and take it from there. Although I don't have the WordPress config. That's strange. I have these cheat sheets, but I forgot my WordPress config. And let me just Google it. Config for WordPress. I'm doing this on my off-screen monitor. So, this is a scuffed video. Okay, I got it. So let's create a file. And let's call it WordPress, because our directory is called WordPress, and this is our domain. So this is going to be the address of our website, wordpress.local. So let's open it, and let's paste this in. So server admin is going to be, it doesn't matter. Like, you can just do this local and our web path is wordpress.web, and our server name is WordPress local, and this is probably the same. We can copy this again. I think this should work maybe. Oh, and I'm not on the default port, so my port is 8080 actually. So we have created the file, and now let's enable the file, the config file. So it's a2n conf, I think, something like that. Actually it's not that. Embarrassing. It's actually a2n site, and it should pick up automatically if you click tab. And now we need to reload Apache. So let's reload it. So now if you go to our browser and do something like this, this is our name of our website, because this is the name of our website, and this is the domain I use for local development. And it's not going to work because now we need to edit our Windows host file, and our Windows host file is somewhere. I think it's Windows host file path. There it is. So just paste this in, and you can see it's local Windows system 32 drivers, etc. And let's edit this, and let's just copy one of those, and this is the name of our website address. And as you can see, you have to run it as administrator and save it. And now let's go and refresh, and we should see maybe the installation screen, and we do. So welcome to WordPress and blah blah blah, and it tells you you need a database, and we do. So next thing we do is create the database. Maybe actually we need to go back to our WordPress site, and what we have to do is we have to give the web directory permissions for our server to write it, and our server name, username, is www data. So chown www data, and same group data and web. And now we shouldn't have huge problems. Actually, it's like second time or something I'm trying to set up WordPress, so like sorry for the long video, and this is an edited video, uncut video, so you know. So let's go and create a database. So MySQL, we have to connect to our MySQL now. User, and let's enter. So let's create a database. Create a database. Let's call it WordPress. And now there's this one command we have to run. We have to assign a user and give our database user privileges to that database. So if you want to create a database, you can just run this command. I will leave this in a pastebin in the video description and under video. But I already have that. I already have a user. So I will run this command, grant privileges to the database. Let's copy that. And my database name is WordPress. and my username is MySQL user on localhost, and my password is MySQL password. I mean, it's a localhost, it doesn't matter. And now let's flush the privileges. Okay, so let's go back to the browser. Let's click let's go. So our database name is WordPress. It's already filled. Our username is MySQL user, and our password is MySQL password. Why it's not hiding, I don't know. Localhost. Okay, let's leave these. Let's click submit. All rights were you made it, blah blah blah. Okay, run the installation. And let's give the title My WordPress Test Website. And my username, let's see, root, and my password is my user password. Okay, my WordPress user and my WordPress password, and this is my email. So you know it doesn't matter. It can be just test. We're on localhost, and we can skip that. So install. We have successful install. As you can see, it installs so fast. Like it just blinked 1 second. So let's log in. My WordPress user and my WordPress password. Log in. And it's not working. Which user did I give? Oh, I misspelled it. My WordPress user. Oh my god, so bad. My WordPress password. And now it should log in. And we're in. We are successfully running our WordPress website. As you can see, it's blazing fast. Let's go home. So you can see it's running, no problem. There's no problem. And we just installed it. That easy. And so yeah, this is it, I guess. You know, thanks for watching. And hit like and subscribe. And I'd like to shout out the right people who are helping me with this, people on Reddit and people on Facebook groups and on forums. You know, thank you for, you know, supporting my try at YouTube, you know, trying to make videos. And let's hope this will become ongoing thing and full time maybe. And, you know, leave comments for ideas. What should be the next video, like, you know, about web development environments. And since I'm on localhost on Windows 10, that's probably going to be my niche. So that's it. Thanks for watching.